Ladies and gentlemen, now they are reporting 70, up to 70 illnesses of tourists from the Dominican Republic when they go there on vacation. And I'm going to show you a website where they're actually posting their illnesses and reporting it. And it's really interesting. Now, this person is trying to say it's environmental that's in the article. I'm not fully buying that because one thing that we have seen that's very consistent is many of these folks are using the mini bar and then they are suddenly becoming ill or and then die. They're saying insecticides. I don't know if I fully believe that. I mean, I'm not ruling it out, but I'm just saying I don't know if I fully believe that because, especially the couples, they have said as soon as the person got something out of the mini bar, they died. And that one woman from New York said she took a 7 Up out of the mini bar. She drunk it and realized something was wrong. And when she smelled it, she said it smelled like bleach. So that couldn't be an environmental problem. It has to be something directly from that mini bar. So let's get into this story. Nearly 70 tourists to Dominican Republic reported illness since March, and that's March of this year. Nearly 70 tourists have reported getting violently ill while vacationing in the Dominican Republic since March, according to a commonly used website that tracks foodborne illness outbreak. Okay, but what if they did not eat food and get sick? What if it was in a drink or alcohol or a soda or something they got out of the minibar? That's up from just 10 reported illnesses in the country for all of 2018. In June alone, 52 tourists, iwaspoisoned.com, and I'm going to show you that website. In June alone, they reported symptoms of vomiting, diarrhea, and fever. More than 45 of them identified themselves as guests at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana. People report foodborne illness, but it's possible that they experienced some type of contamination, said Patrick Quaid, the founder of iwaspoisoned.com, adding that he consulted with scientists regarding his findings. He started to see unusual activity in April when 6 people reported being ill on the island, but in June, it exploded, Quaid said. One expert Quaid consulted with Lee Ann Jacobs, a food microbiologist in the Department of Food Science at North Carolina State University, said exposure to insecticide chemicals known as organophosphate could result in severe vomiting and diarrhea, but in dire cases, it could cause a cardiac crisis. But again, that doesn't explain these people were perfectly fine until they went to the minibar. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm buying that theory, y'all. I'm just saying, I don't, this is what they're running with. I'm not sure if that's what it is. Okay, the safety and wellness of our guests at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana is now and always been our highest priority. How can it be your highest priority when people are dying there and getting sick and reporting all kinds of strange things happening to them? Okay, so the hotel is going to do the business thing and say all that bullshit about how much they care and all that stuff. So, guests stay at other hotels. So, some of these people were not staying at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, and they still got sick. So, another hotel where people got sick was the Vista Sol in Punta Cana Beach, Hotel Riu Palace in Punta Cana, the Iberso Star Bravo in Punta Cana also reported illnesses on the website. The vast majority of incidents were in the Punta Cana region and at the Hard Rock property, according to Quaid. Illnesses come on the heels of reports that 6 people have died, coming down with suddenly with mysterious ailments. Now, another thing that reason why I don't think is insecticides and all this stuff. Why is it that in some cases one partner of the couple died and the other one survived? But they would have both had to inhale the insecticides. That's why I believe it's in the minibar. Okay, coming down with mysterious ailments while staying at luxury resorts on the island since last year. The FBI is investigating the matter, and some victims claim they were told by medical professionals in the United States that their symptoms could be linked to chemicals found in insecticides, according to reports. One family of 4 who recently returned from a week-long vacation at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana booked an all-inclusive package and became violently ill after dining at Toro Restaurant on the property. I tell you what, I would be afraid to touch anything there. The family had stayed an extra night at the hotel, $847 a night cost. Damn, that's a lot of money to be poisoned because they were too ill to travel, the mother, who didn't want to be identified, told the Post. On their June 1st United Airlines flight home to New York, the passenger next to the mother, an 87-year-old woman, was traveling with her family, said she and another member of her group were hospitalized in the Dominican Republic after eating at the same Hard Rock Hotel eatery. Meanwhile, travelers headed to the island are getting nervous. One tourist shared her fears about the reports of death and illness on the Hard Rock Cafe, Hotel, and Casino Punta Cana Facebook page on Sunday. Can anyone shed light on this? We're going there this week. I'm so worried. We're rethinking the trip, there posted. I wouldn't go. You need to rethink it real hard. Okay, let me show you this website. This is a website where people report illnesses when they travel, and they tell you exactly where they traveled and the time they were there and when they became ill. So as you can see, here's one posted June 11th, 2019 at 4:53 p.m. And they were at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana. And they are saying, we were at the hotel May 20th through May 29th, 2019. Ate at Isla at the hotel and became very ill throughout the night. Terrible diarrhea, intense cramps. My wife brought Imodium from the hotel the next day. And over the course of the next few days, I took, let's see if I can get the whole thing. I took the entire box. It never fully improved until I got home and I was prescribed antibiotics a week after it began. I also believe I had a fever, aches, but I never really actually took my temperature. The hotel took my information when my wife brought the Imodium, but there was no follow-up. I think I'm back 100% at this point, but still a little issues with stool. So that's one person. Wow, that is deep. Let's see if I can go back. All right, here's one also posted on June 11th at 3:32 p.m. I was back from the Dominican Republic for 2 days and got violently sick. Was kept in hospital all day and given fluids and antibiotics, high fever. I was ill for 2 weeks. Just myself got sick. Started 2 days after I returned home. I returned to I stayed at the Riu Palace, Navarro. All right, here's another one. This one was June 11th, 2019 at 3:11 p.m. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana, March 2nd through March 9th. Day 1, a shot of tequila from the minibar in the room, symptoms of light diarrhea. Dinner at buffet, pretty sure my Jack and Coke was uh, left with a body buzz. Okay. Day 2, dinner at the Ciao, nausea, diarrhea continued. Wow. Day 3, so they're saying the symptoms progressed. Day 4, symptoms progressed more. Day 5, diarrhea, chills, and fever all day. Damn. Extreme nausea. Day 6, fever went away, but nausea and diarrhea continued. I would have just came home. Sometimes you got to use some common sense and cut these trips short. Day 7, he didn't write anything for day 7 other than dinner at Zen. Day 8, symptoms at their worst. Day 8 through 10, extreme diarrhea, fever, and chills. Developed spots on hands and feet. What? Day 11, through 13, ringworm on leg that I noticed started to develop while on the trip. Sore throat, allergic reaction to citrix. Why would you? Never mind. I would have left. I don't think I would have stayed from day 1 to day 13 complaining about symptoms all that time, but I guess they didn't see it that way. Here's another one. Hotel Riu. I was fine upon arrival in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and on day 3, I got extremely sick with vomiting and diarrhea. Went and saw doctor on resort and was given an IV bag of fluids and some sort of medicine to stop throwing up and diarrhea. Oh my God. I don't know, y'all. If you got violently ill within a few days of being at a hotel, would you continue to stay and just watch your illness progress and get worse? I'm just saying. I mean, I understand these people on a vacation, but how good is your vacation if you're sick? Here's another one. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana. Hotel room, once we got back, my right ear and side of throat was so sore I was unable to swallow. I also have a rash on my face, chest, arm, and hand that I've never seen before that started while in Punta Cana. Here's another one, Hard Rock Hotel. And I got sick on the second day of being there. 6 people from a wedding party also had the same symptoms. We are not sure where it came from, though, but we all ate the same food at the same rehearsal dinner the night before. I became so weak, I couldn't even walk. I asked housekeeping to change our sheets. because I got sick on them and they made our beds with the vomit on the side of the what? What? Wait a minute. You asked them to change the sheet and they just made the bed with the vomit still on the sheet? And you paid for that? Oh my God, this stuff is terrible. Oh, I would have raised hell. You wouldn't have done that. Okay, here's Lifestyle Tropical Beach Resort in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. I stayed Tuesday, March 19th to the 23rd, 2019. I just filed information and submitted receipt of Caribbean.com to your site. This is what I submitted. On day 4, the last night of 5-day trip, I became ill, vomiting and diarrhea at the same time. My daughter, who traveled with me, became ill once back in US with same symptoms. Wow. Nickelodeon Resort in Punta Cana. The first few days at this resort were great until we decided to partake in the beach party barbecue on Tuesday night. Within about 3 to 4 hours after eating, I began to feel nauseous and was assuming it was from eating too much. I then began to have severe stomach cramps. Then the diarrhea began about an hour later. For 2.5 days, I was throwing up and having bouts of diarrhea every 15 or so minutes. I was so exhausted, I could barely move. I started to feel better around Friday afternoon, and luckily we left on Saturday. Once home, I've started to eat normally again. The symptoms have returned. I'm sleeping 10 to 12 hours per night, exhausted during the day so much that I'm having issues just finishing this typing. Low grade fever, diarrhea every time I go to the bathroom. There's also stomach cramps, although nothing like the ones I experience in DR. I have a doctor's appointment set for Friday, but may go to urgent care sooner. I have never been this sick in my life. Wow. You should go to the emergency room. Okay, here go one. Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. My throat has been hurting, and my girlfriend and I both had violent diarrhea since staying here. Other members of our party have been sick the past few days as well. Okay, this one, TRS, Turquesa Hotel. Um, got sick at resort in Punta Cana, diarrhea for several days. Me and my husband were there on vacation for a week. Arrived Sunday, May 18th. Started having symptoms Tuesday, May 14th. Husband had symptoms sooner, maybe Monday. Had an excursion to Santo Domingo where I took Imodium to get through excursion. Well, damn. There's like 3 pages. I'm not going through that, but wow, this is crazy. Oh, this is ridiculous. I think if I would have got violently ill, I would be looking to get my ass out of there. These people stayed. I wouldn't have stayed. Oh, no. But please tell me what you think. And I'll leave the link to this I Was Poisoned in the description box. So you can come out here and read this stuff on your own. I think this is absolutely insane, y'all. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. peace family.